Hello, I hope that you are doing well. Today here in Adobe XD, we are going to make a toggle switch mode. In this case, it will be from light mode to dark mode, and it works in this way. So let's jump into it. So the first thing that we are going to do is that we need to have two artboards. In this case, I'm managing this size, the iPhone 13 12 Pro Max. So I'm just going to put one click there. And I will have it. I will just grab from the name, click and drag down so it will not interfere the other screens that I had before. And then just simply I'm going to make the design of it. So it will be this one. So let's see. So it will be one rectangle for the background, and it will be one smaller for the switch. So I'm going to start for the switch first, so you can make it in this way. So it will be somehow, I'm just going to have these rounded numbers. I'm just going to have like from width, I think I'm just going to have 170. And then the height, I'm going to manage just 80, just to have a rounded numbers there. Then by clicking and dragging these circles to the center of the shape, I will make these rounded corners. Then I can grab with Command C, Command V to copy and paste this shape. It will be pasted exactly in the front of this shape that I just copied. So if you click and move, you will see it. But I will make it a little bit more smaller, and I will just reduce the size in this way so I can make it more rounded, and it can be my switch, for example, in this way. I'm just like looking how it can be the size of this. Even here I can just put as well rounded numbers, because for this switch it will be exactly just rounded, so it will be in this way. When I click on it, I'm just pressing Alt at the same time, just looking if it's going to fit in. For now, I'm just going to leave it in this way now. And then I'm going to start designing the part, how it's going to be when it's off. So I'm just going to reduce the big shape. Just grab it. I'm just going to delete the border, and here the fill, I'm going to just put a light gray. And for the button, I'm just going to delete the border so it will look in this way, so I have it. And I'm just going to put a simple text here that it will be light mood, and I'm going to put the text a little bit more darker. Exactly, a little bit more darker. It's not going to be black, so that's enough. And then if I grab these two pieces, I'm just going to make sure that are kind of like, yes, it's aligned, so you can see. I'm not going to group it because this one, it will move independently to this part in my other screen. So I just need the background that it will be darker in the other screen. So I will make it in this way. So I will have one big rectangle in this way that is covering all my artwork. I'm going to delete the border, and I'm going to put the fill a darker gray in this way. And obviously I'm going to grab this shape, I'm going to put right click and send to back so I can see all my elements. But in this way, the first part of this animation is that this background obviously is not going to be in this color dark gray. So I can just simply reduce the appearance to 0. The opacity, here we have. So we have again the white color on it. So it's, the background is there, but it's hidden because I reduced all the opacity. So now I have to make the second screen. And for this, to make it work, the animations here in Adobe XD, we need to have the same items copied in the next screen. It cannot be new shapes. I cannot redo this one because Adobe XD will identify that are new shapes. So what I can do is that I can grab everything exactly just from the name, and I can click and drag with shift to the right, and I can press alt at the same time. So I will copy it if I leave the click there, or I can grab another artboard. So here from my tools, I'm here in design. Then I can click, I can have another artboard, and then I will copy all the elements that I just did. So it will be the background, the switch, the circle, and the text. I'm going to put Command C, and just simply I have to be in the next screen, and I have to put Command V so I can paste it. Then I can name as well these screens. I just put double click, and I put this one, it will be light smooth, and this one, it will be the dark mood. Okay, I just have to decide how it will look like. So now I can make appear all the background again. So I will select the background immediately there. So just make sure here I'm selecting the artwork, and by pressing the figure that I just put, that it was the rectangle to make the background, I'm going to select the background right now, and you can see that in my property inspector I will see the options that I select this. So now I can make appear all the opacity. I can put to 100, and here instead of light mode it will say dark mode. Oops, dark mode. And this one I will give a more lighter gray. Put it this way, not exactly to whiter. And this part I'm just going to put the fill probably like goldish, or even can be green as well, depends. I will manage it this way right now. You can add the color that you grab if you press here in the plus, so you will have it there for future purposes. Now that we have designed how it will look like, then we can go to the part of the animation, and we have to go to prototype. Then I will say that when I click on this button, it will take me to this screen, but also I have to organize here a little bit. So in my second screen, basically when I click this part, this circle, it will be to the, just move a little bit to the right. So now I have it. I'm still here in prototype, and I have to just to connect this to the buttons and to put the actions. So I will grab the circle, and I will say that when I tap this circle, I'm going to click and drag this arrow. So I'm going to click and drag to the next screen, and then I'm going to say when I tap, so it needs to be tapped. So when I click on the button, probably you will have this at the beginning transition. Just here in the type, you are going to change it into auto animate. So it's our intention. We are going to do the animation of this. Then this is how it will look like so far. We can play here. So yeah, it looks like, but still I have to animate this part. So we are going to do the same steps, but now in reverse. I'm going to just close it. And then here, still in prototype, I'm going to grab this circle, and I'm going to connect it to the next screen. And we have to make sure that we have tap, and we have to type auto animate. And we can see also that the destination here is better, that we just name the artwork, so you can see. And now let's see how it plays, so we can have a button to go back to the light mode now. The other function that you can continue playing with is that when I click on, for example, in this connection, so when it goes from light to dark, I can put here also the duration, that if it goes to the dark mode, let's imagine if you want it fast, then I can put .3, and you can put the easing. You can choose the type of easing that you need, so how it will look like the animation when it comes to the next screen. If I put bounce, you're going to see that, well, it will look kind of a little bit weird, but just for you to continue playing with the attributes that we have here. So I'm going to just leave it in easy out, and this one is when you see out, but now that I put dot 3, it will be more faster. And this one more slow to go back. So if that is your intention, you can continue leaving it with less milliseconds. I will put 0.5 seconds, so it will be more smooth and more slow. And yeah, and that's how you do it.